Take a Break Pinball is the second release in the Sierra Dynamics line of Windows-based games designed as a quick relief from the drudgery of actually working on a computer. As a 15-minute time killer at the office, this collection of 8 colorful pinball games should be a welcome diversion, but taken as a serious pinball simulation, it falls short in more than one area. The table art is attractive without being intrusive, more on that later, and the table layout features a good number of goals that require the player to make a wide variety of shots. You'll find yourself aiming at points all over the table with this one, and the wide range of shots to master make Drexon 1 an enjoyable pinball game with lots of replay value. Drexon 2 is another good game, but falls prey to the weak documentation included in this package. Specialty goals like hitting the pion and quark trap holes for multi-ball play are well described in the manual, but the book fails to make any mention of the point values of the more mundane objects on the tables. This table also features a special object, the biphasal cannon. Powering this up and sinking a ball into its loader trap will let you take a shot at Sir Draxon's rather large navel cavities for big points. That's right, a big one up the hunker. Flipped Out Willie is based on the adventures of Willie Beamish. Colorful, isn't it? That's the problem. This table features so many bright colors and flashing lights that it's nearly impossible to keep your eye on the ball, and any pinball veteran can tell you that knowing where your ball is at a given point of the game is key. Willie has so many multiple ramps, trap holes, and drop targets that it's difficult to keep them all straight. Combine this with the headache of following your ball, and you've got one pinball game that's an utter nightmare. Al Lowe's Lovable Geek makes an appearance in Larry's Big Adventure. This is a well-designed table and one of the more difficult ones in this bundle. All specialty goals here require the player to make a difficult collection of shots or hit one ramp or a target a good number of times. One irritating point, though, as with all the games here, you can only achieve multi-ball play once per game. Completing the correct sequence more than once offers the skilled player no reward. Whose bright idea was that? I doubt this feature was a result of consultation with Bally or Williams. This is the first of 3 tables based on the Space Quest series. This is a good game, and the color scheme makes it easier to track your ball than on any of the other tables. The specialties on this table are fairly easy to achieve. One thing though, the manual states that when you shoot a ball into the Astro Chicken trap hole, an animated Astro Chicken will trot out on the playing field, and you get squashed by the ball as it kicks out. I've hit this trap hole during many a game, but there seems to be no chicken in my pot. Maybe it's hiding somewhere on the Willie Beamish playfield, in which case I'll never find him. Planet Pinball 2 is a mixed bag offering good art and a few clever animations, but less than enthralling gameplay. Watching the pterodactyl fly off with a sequel policeman clutched in its talons when you complete the multi-ball sequence is a treat, but apart from that, this table has little to offer. Things go from good to mediocre to just plain dreadful with Planet Pinball 3. Is it just me, or does this color scheme look like pinball camouflage? If that wasn't bad enough, Planet Pinball 3 features the worst design by far in this package. Hitting the X, 6, and 9 targets open the gate to the supercomputer room entrance ramp, but a second completion of this sequence closes the ramp back up again. What kind of reward is this? Finishing off this collection is Quest for Daventry, the representative of the King's Quest series. While not actively offensive like Planet Pinball 3, there just doesn't seem to be much happening here. Keeping track of the ball is easy, mostly because the majority of the playfield is nothing but open space. I have 2 big problems with this table. First, when you hit the Cedric in Tree trap hole, Cedric the Owl flies out and comes to rest above a target he'd like you to hit. When Cedric flies over to the Madame Mushka Wagon trap hole, I've hit everything from all conceivable angles, but my ball has yet to go in, and I can't understand why. See that chunk of ice midway up the mountain path? It blocks the path quite effectively, and so far I haven't figured out how to get rid of it. The manual is no help at all. One thing all 8 pinball games have in common is animated backglass scenes that pop up when you achieve a certain goal, like hitting a trap hole or a ramp. While these are nice, they can prove a deadly distraction. After all, it's hard enough just keeping your eye on the ball without purposely looking away and trying to find it again. The way the manual reads it, it sounds like Sierra put these cute animations and special devices in the game as an apology for not making an accurate pinball simulation. And now a word from our sponsors.
Delve into exciting dungeon action with Hex, Heresy of the Wizard, coming soon from Psygnosis. Check out the preview demo in this episode of IE.
Forget reading. Subscribe to IE. 12 episodes, only $59. Call now.
And now, back to IE.